Good morning, I'm Tommy and welcome to my little part of Thai paradise. It's going to be another beautiful morning. I've been up since 5:30, still dark. Now, can you guess what I done here? As you can see all this white stuff floating about, it will all just disappear. I'll give you a clue. Well, you've probably guessed now. I left a packet of tissue paper in my tracksuit bottoms and I had to shake it off, to shake all the tissue off the clothes. Anyway, it's done now, and a little washing done to start the day. But the forecast said it's going to be lovely today, so I wanted to do a washing. And it didn't go as smoothly as it should, just to wash some clothes in the washing machine. Well, seeing I'm not used to doing it. The breakfast I'm having this morning, I took a nice cutting of pork over to my other half's mum, and she made me Moo Tod, and it's absolutely delicious. It was a lot more than what's here for my breakfast, but I fried the eggs myself. And while I was frying, I was picking away at it. It's absolutely delicious. In itself, it's not a meal, but it's a fabulous snack or a fabulous addition to a meal. And I would say this has got to be one of my favourites. He's not had his breakfast this morning. And although I've been up early, I'm having breakfast a bit later than normal. But I just heard the voice, Tom, Tom, and that was my gift from Mother Half's mum, this Moo Tod. If you've not had Moo Tod before, there's a closer look at it. It's just little strips of pork and contains fat and things, but it's good animal fat. Although some will say saturated fat's not good for you, but there's a lot of carnivore specialists who say that if it's from a good sourced animal, then this is the kind of fat you should be eating. It's very tender as well, just breaks off and absolutely melts in your mouth. Okay, you can't see my face, but it's yummy. Well, I've just nipped up and got Leo a piece of chicken that was left from yesterday. From the supermarket, I bought big roasted chicken. And me and Leo and the other dog, Whiskey, who I've not seen this morning, but we shared this yesterday. And then later on last night, Leo got a few chicken treats. Well, he's just sitting now himself. He's quite good at catching usually. Are you going to catch? Yeah. A Thai dog, if I tell you to sit and tie, is that better? Right, catch. Don't touch. No. Good boy. He's pretty good. There was a stage where I could give him put his breakfast down and then just walk away, and he'd just sit there looking at it and say, when you tell me it's okay. The reason I do that is Mother Half's mum and dad had 2 dogs. You could not take the food from them. If you wanted to take their plate or a bone or something, plus they snatched as soon as the food was down, they were attacking it. So I thought, well, there's no way I want my dog to be doing anything like that. I've had dogs previously and they were trained to let me take something back off them again if I wanted. But once you back away from them when they're young, then they'll do what they want. I've got black pepper and cayenne pepper on my eggs. And I can feel the heat from the cayenne. If you've never tried cayenne pepper, it's a fantastic addition to your food. Well, that's if you like your food hot, because it does leave a warmth in your tongue. But it's not the same as chilli, sprinkling chilli on it. Chilli's got a totally different effect. Plus, the experts say it's very, very good for you, along with like turmeric. Sometimes I add turmeric to my foods. I just bought a packet the other day when I was at the supermarket. The toll of the bell is the little herd of cows are wandering the street to greener pastures. Some of the cow owners, they don't have any land where they keep the cows, so they've got to walk them each morning. They don't just take them to the one place, they've got a few places in different directions where they can take them to. Now they might own that land that they take them to, I don't know, or maybe they just get permission. But there's usually cows, buffalo, get taken to graze. It's a nice sight, it's something I quite like to see. Isn't this a glorious setting to have your breakfast? Like a lakeside view. Actually, it's on a pond side, but didn't bring any tissue with me. Put it all in the wash machine. So priorities, plant the new plants that I've got in, clear the weeds out the pots, trim back any of the okay plants. The roses that are existing roses, they need trimmed up a little bit, try and bring them on. And there's a few other plants that are very straggly that have survived for the time I was away. So that's the gardening priorities. Before I do that, I will go and change the chickens' water. The water carrier's too heavy for mother half's mum, so I've volunteered my services to do that. And I've also got a half a melon that I had at breakfast time 2 mornings ago. I tried another little skim of it yesterday, but I don't like it, so I'm going to give that to the chickens. The chickens will love it. I'll just leave the seeds on, and the chickens like the weeds as well, but it's quite hard to isolate the particular weeds that they'll eat when I'm doing the grass, so it would take me forever. It's take me long enough just because I'm plodding away at it, doing it in sections. And see if I see any nice wildlife today. See if I can get some more photos or a little video of something. What do you think, Leo? I've seen a lot of nice lizards, but they're quite skittish and usually scurry away before you can get a chance to focus in on them. Most of the times you end up just seeing the tail. They're very quick as well. So now it's 26 degrees, and at 1 o'clock it will go to 32 and starts cooling down to 31 at 4 o'clock, depending on how accurate this is. I like to see nice sunsets. I can't see a sunrise from here unless I go down to the other pond or down the bottom of the trees right through the background. That's at the end of the rice field. So unless I go down there, which I sometimes do, go down early, set the camera up. I've got a drone, you put the drone up, and then I can look over the top of the village and I can catch the sun rising then. But there's new strict drone laws in place, and I need to go through a certain portal and put my flight path and what day I'm going to fly. You have to give them at least 3 days notice. So the drone's staying in its bag for now, but it's quite impressive. That was a new toy I bought last October, and I never used it that much because I've not bought it as a toy to just fly about. I've bought it as an addition to my photography, So the initial thing was getting photographs of places I can't get to by foot, and seeing the sunrise. And now within the last year I've started doing a lot more videos, and it's brilliant you can see it on a drone. So I'll probably add a little bit to this one, an older sunrise, just to see what like it is, because winter's coming and winter sunrises are fantastic. Because the land is cold, when the sun comes up you get a fantastic mist right across the whole countryside, including down here. But when you get the drone up and look over the top of the village to where the sun's coming up in this direction, because I've got all these trees, I've got to wait for a while, so I don't actually see the sun rise, I see it after it's risen. And well, I get enthusiastic about it and like it. But like most people, unless you're into something like that, then what's he all about? You don't realise how much you don't see till you actually have a hobby like photography. Because you look at a little flower and you think, it's a nice little flower. So what? But when you do the macro and you go right in, you see the stamens, and sometimes you see tiny insects that you can't see with your eyes. And for me, it's just a different world. And I'm really, really pleased that I decided to give that a try when I was looking for something for my retirement hobby. Because before I just did a point and shoot, but now I've got a camera with the various lenses you can put on, depending if something's far away, something's close up. I just love seeing things in nature. If I can photograph it, that's kind of secondary and really, really good. But now I'm not bothering with the camera, I'm just watching a butterfly. It's some sort of swallow-tailed butterfly. I'm not into all the names. I know the names of some, and I know it's a swallow-tailed because of its the shape of its tail. It's quite a big butterfly. There's some beautiful ones here, but again, most of the times I see them, they're flying past. So I'm trying to get some of these to stop off at a time when I'm out there with the camera, not sitting in here talking to the camera. Okay, go and get proper shoes on after I've done this and go and water the chickens. I'm just going to go to the chickens and they can get this melon that I had for breakfast a couple of mornings ago. For me, I just don't like it. I don't like the texture of it. It's got no real taste to it. So I'm sure the chickens will appreciate it. Little thank you for all these wonderful eggs they give me every morning. So let you come and see them. Right. This is where our mum and dad stay. And here's the chickies. Right, girls, what have I got for you? There's this Dorcas. Yeah. Even though Leo seems to be in his best behaviour, I still don't trust him. I don't know what that is, I don't think. Approach him with caution. Oh, a quick bite. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. I've never seen him do that before. Leo, no. He's coming for a look at him through the fence. They're all happy. I put some straw. The straw is actually what's left from last year's rice, the stalks. So once all the rice is extracted, a lot of this whole shed area would have been full at one time. The hay still contains seeds, and when you spread it out for the chickens, they just scratch and move the hay about and find some seeds to eat. It's quite good for them as well. How's that for a view? Back to the garden area. Tidy this bit up first. It's been a lovely day. I've quite enjoyed my little project. All I need to do now is clean up the grass and make it a lot more visible. Probably need to put a little bit of soil, some of it's sunken. Anyway, I digress. Thanks again, bye bye, and see you next time. And hopefully see you next time.